Welcome, guys, to my live studio today. In today's live studio, I want to discuss those who have problems with their oily skin. Maybe if they are doing makeup, before you know the makeup will break out, is because of the oily skin in their makeup. So if you have such problem of oily skin, watch the live video here. It will help you to know what you can do in order for you to have a perfect look or a perfect makeup, and your makeup lasts without breaking. Because people who have oily skins are those who face with not lasting makeup when they are doing makeup. So if you are struggling with oily skin, try this application, this idea that you see me doing. First of all, before you start your eyebrow, make sure that you mat it with setting powder, or mat with setting powder. Then I also use a gel brows to apply for my eyebrow before I can use my setting powder on it. I use this to make sure that so as I'm doing the makeup, I will be showing you guys what I do to avoid breaking of makeup at the end of my work. So I need to use some video or pencil. When I start my eyebrow, I start it from the brow bone to give a bold line for this my eyebrow. Also start it from the upper side too, and also give a bold line. I straight the outline of the brows so that I will be able to have the shape I needed here. Likewise, doing the same thing this side, guys. So that's a deeper pencil. I love to use the lighter one to fill the inside of my brows. Hi Joel Quali. Hi. Ciao. Ciao Stevenia Longhitano. Come stai? Bene. Ehi. So I love to stroke the front of my brows to make it natural, guys. Love to stroke the front of my eyebrow. Then I use this color 18 pencil. So after that, I brush the brows again. It helps to have a natural brows. I go with my concealer. I'm using Thicker concealer. To cleanse the line of my brows. I start from the lower side of my brows. When you are using it, you pick a little of your concealer. You don't make it to be too much. Ciao, ciao, everybody. Ciao a tutti. Na, 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 na. So I'm using the lighter shade of concealer to line the under of my brows. Hello, hello. Hey man, Benani. How are you for today? How is your day? I hope you are fine. So after that, guys, I go with my medium color. Oh my god. Medium color for the upper side of my brows. start from the... Oh, Eman Banani. I am in Italy, Genova, precisely. Where are you too? Hope you are hearing me there. So, when I'm through with that, I'm using a medium color to line the upper side of my eyebrow. Then I use my spoonly, sorry guys, using my floppy blush to blend the under of my brows. I do likewise to the second side of my eye. So I've gotten it, the shape of my eyebrow, the shape of this brow, we call it a soft arc. Soft arc shape of eyebrow. So I need to blend it with my floppy blush, guys. Still go with my spoolie brush to brush it. This will help my eyebrow to look natural, not as dark as... I'm coming back to the under of my brows to dim it with a medium color concealer. Hi, Leonard. How are you? How are you today? You are welcome to my channel. You're welcome, Leonard. So in order for me to avoid greasing the area... Yes, it's makeup. I'm doing makeup. I'm a makeup artist. So in order for me to avoid greasing the area, I'm going to use my powder to smooth the background of this, my concealer, guys. Then I now want to my my eyeshadow best. It's step for me to cut crease so that I will be able to do my eyeshadow. I need to mat my eyeshadow base for my eyelid. Mat it very well before you can apply your eyeshadow on it. Start from the outer corner of my eye. I love using a deep purple, mix it with brown, a deep brown. Start from the outer corner of the eye to blend the transition. This part, guys, we call it transition. So when you are picking transition of eyeshadow, make sure that you don't allow it to be too much in your smoothing brush. Make sure that you pick it lightly and apply it very lightly so that the place will not be too stick or too stiff, but rather it will be smooth and light, as you guys can see what I'm doing here. Keep touching my brown. I have to go with a natural look today. I don't want shouty makeup today. I want to use a natural look for today. So when picking this matte eyeshadow, I dab it in my eyelid. In order for you to make your eyeshadow last, make sure that you use eyeshadow base before you can apply your eyeshadow so that it will last for your eyelid. I touch a brown color too to cover the outer corner of the eye. Doing likewise to the second side of my eye. I flew my hand to the inner corner of my eye. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my channel. I'll keep touching the brown color and apply for the outer corner of my eye to get the shape of this eyeshadow, sorry. The crease that I cut here. This is my water eyeliner or liquid eyeliner. Because it's liquid, I don't want to use it for the waterliner, the downside of my eye. So I want to use a matte eyeliner gel for the downside of my eye. This matte gel liner is Carrite gel liner. Thank you for the love. Thank you for liking my video. Now I'm going, thank you, thank you, thank you. Going for my lashes. Hey, it's my bonding. When fixing lashes, make sure that you are putting it at the line of where you have your natural high lashes. These are to fix it. Don't put it on top of your eyelid. Fix it at the line of where you have your natural lashes. Arrange it well so that it will stick on it. I'm through with my fixing of lashes. Now, since I have an oily face, I want to prime my face. Moisturize it first. So I use this Blossom. It's a Nigerian product. Use my Blossom moisturizer first. I use my flat brush to apply it. Start from the under of your eye to apply it so that the under of the eye will not grease whenever you are applying your makeup. I like to apply my moisturizer all over my face because it's all over my face. I have oily skin. So if you are the type that have oily skin, make sure that you prime your face very well. You moisturize your face. Sorry guys. Moisturize your face with a good moisturizer. After that, I go with this Garnier vitamin C product. This one is very good, especially this time that we have the summer. In case you are going outside, when we have it, is nice. You apply it under your eye. Especially the area you notice that you used to have makeup breaking. So you apply it before you can apply your makeup. Moisturizer is very important for eyes, for face. Moisturize your face before makeup. Don't carry your face like that or apply product without moisturizer. I'm through with that, so I now go with my primer. I want to use the Stay Matte primer in this work. This Stay Matte, it helps to reduce oil and also protects the face from or the makeup from breaking. It reduces excess oil in the face and it also stops sweat. So if you are the type that normally sweats very well, guys, try and get Stay Matte Rimmel products. It's very good for it. After I set my face like this with primer, I target the area that I know I normally sweat, like my forehead, my nose area, and also the side of my cheek. So I make sure that I apply this primer there. Then since I am the type that normally sweat well, after when I apply this, and I used to have a oily face whenever I'm doing makeup, so I will first of all matte my face well lightly with this my setting powder. I'm using a translucent powder. Guys, look at it. Translucent powder. So if you are the type that have oily face, sorry, after you moisturize your face, after you finish your primer, you can matte this translucent powder in your face. You apply it very light, very small. Don't allow it to be too much. It will help to matte your face before foundation. So you can see I've finished matting my setting powder for my face before I can apply my foundation. What shall see the transformation I'm going to create for myself today. I'm using L'Oreal foundation. Sorry guys, this is the foundation I'm using. You see the difference? It has a full coverage. Just pick small like this, it's full all over your face. Don't need too much of foundation. Keep matting it by using your beauty blender, your sponge to mat the foundation till the texture set into the skin well. When I'm through with that, I'm going with my contour. It's time to contour my face. I'm using a liquid contour. This is how to contour. You trim this place out. I have a little bit big forehead, so I need to make sure that I trim it down. So guys, I go with concealer. After blending my makeup finish, I go with my concealer. This is how to apply or to highlight your face. Don't need much concealer. I do this to lift the side of my face. I'm also using the concealer to trim the side of my nose. I cover the lines. Apply it in your forehead, guys. The concealer I'm using is Ezekiel products, still a Nigerian product. This is a light makeup. I don't just want too much of makeup today. So after when I apply my setting powder, my concealer. What's this? And I use my powder that suits with the color of the concealer. You need to apply concealer for the under of your eye, especially the T-zone that you highlight your face. This powder palette is very nice. Call it Kiko products. Guys, you see the difference of applying powder here before after your concealer instead of just going straight to your setting powder. So when you first dab the area with your color of finishing powder, it will help to keep the area smooth and it will not grease. So we like this that have oily face, you need to use your powder to press in after concealer so that it will not, the area of your or under your eye will not grease. And do it to avoid greasing. Make sure you take it very lightly. The area you apply your concealer, please. So now it's time for me to contour my nose. I'm also using another floppy blush to contour the nose side. Start under here to trim my nose. So I'm using the matte finishing powder for contouring. Now coming with my translucent powder, setting powder, again to set my face. When picking it, guys, try to blow it so that it will not be too much on your face. I'm using this to help enforce more transparency for the T-zone. Using my blush, the orange and the pink. I apply it to my cheekbone. I brush it up. using a matte this shade is still disturbing my hair. I'll keep blending it. Then I go with my setting spray. I'm using here ELF setting spray. Then you allow it to sit in your face first before you can continue. Allow the makeup to set into your skin. Hi guys, are you there? Please guys, help to support my work by subscribing, like, share, comment. If you have any question, you can drop it for the comment section. I will answer it based on this makeup tutorial. So now I'm done with that. I want to set my face once again. This time around, I want to use this setting powder to arrange the side of my nose. All these are what you need to do if you are the type that have oily skin. When people have problems from under their eye when they are doing makeup, means their makeup start from the under of the eye to break. So if you are the type that have such issue, just follow the Hi Dallas, are you there? Welcome to my channel. How are you today? I hope you are fine. Dallas, I hope you are fine. So guys, after doing that, I'm going with my lipstick. Don't forget I said I want to do a very light makeup tutorial. I don't want too much of something in my face, just like everyday makeup. This one lipstick. I want to have the shape of my lips, so I start from the line of my lips to get the shape. Hi Dallas, Lawson Dallas. Are you here with me? So guys, I want to sculpt my lips. I'm using concealer to sculpt the lips. Going with my lip gloss. I love lip gloss so much, guys. I can't do makeup without lip gloss in my lips. So guys, now I want to blend the setting powder. So I need to go with this floppy brush to enter the under of my eye well with it. And then also do likewise to this side of the eye. Then go with the powder brush. I'm going with my powder once again to touch it for the side of the my cheek. Need to cover it for the area that I apply those setting powder, but I don't cover it inside, just at the side. You need to blend it, guys. Don't allow any patches to remain in your makeup. So now I want to apply my highlighter again, which is the bronzer. I apply it at my cheekbone. Go again with my setting spray. This is mascara. So I use it to remove my down lashes. Sorry guys, I picked something for gum. I need to arrange my hair. So after applying your setting spray, you still need to go back to touch the under of your eye with a powder again to avoid breaking after your makeup. So guys, I'm through with the makeup. What do you say about the makeup? Do you like it? Do you have any question concerning the look? This is everyday makeup. What you like about the makeup, please do well to drop for the comment section for me. What do you like about the look? Do you like the simple look in my face, guys? Do you like the simple look I create? Hello, guys. Hello. So, in order to avoid breaking or breakage, whenever you are doing makeup, try to use original products. That will really help you, number one. And also, don't forget to prime your face with a good product, like a good primer, like the Stay Matte Rimmel product I show. Another thing is moisturizing your face first of all before makeup. Make sure you moisturize your face in order to avoid face creasing. Then thirdly, your foundation, apply setting powder before foundation. Matte setting powder in your face very well before you apply your foundation. That will help to hold the makeup in your face well. It will help to matte the look that you have in your face. It will not allow it to break even though you are going out under the sun. You will not have any problems. And let it be good products like what I'm using, like the foundation I'm using is good for um people that have oily skin like me. This L Oreo foundation, they are the one for, is a foreign product here. So it's good for people that have oily skin. We have the one for dry skin. We also have the one for oily skin. So the one for oily skin is We call it matte foundation. Yes, L or real foundation or product, they have that that foundation in their in their this thing. They have the one for oily skin, semi-oily skin, and also dry skin. So if you are the type that have oily skin like me, you go with a matte foundation that have a full coverage like what I'm using in my face. Like this makeup now, I can use it all over the day without breaking, even though I work in the sun. Yes. So I advise that you should go with a good product that will help your makeup to last whenever you want to do makeup. So if you are struggling with an oily skin, try this application. Make sure that you prime your face, setting spray after setting your setting powder. These are the tips that will help to prevent creasing under the eye. Don't forget, it's under here that you see many people having breaking of the makeup whenever they are doing makeup. Then make sure you keep focus on solving on one problem, like having those good products before you start your makeup if you are the type that have struggling with oily skin, because those who have oily skin are the ones who used to have makeup breaking. And another thing is that oily skin is not a bad thing. To have oily skin is not bad. Yes, to have oily skin is not bad, but it's for you to prevent it whenever you are doing makeup. When you are doing makeup, you know the products you should use so that you stop oil in your face. Then another thing is that before you apply your makeup, any makeup, before you start your foundation application, make sure that you set your face just like you see me doing. Set your face with moisturizer, your primer, and after that you use your setting powder to matte the area or all your face. And when you are using your setting powder to matte it in your face, you will not allow it to be too much to avoid breaking. You just use a light um, setting powder and apply in your face. That will really helps. And another thing is going with a good product like good foundation before you start the application of your makeup. Make sure that your foundation is very nice. Make sure that you have a good and trusted foundation, because foundation helps also when it comes to struggling for an oily skin. So the foundation that you like to apply should not be an oily foundation. Yes, you will not have an oily skin, then you still go for oily foundation. You go for foundation that is matte. When we talk of um oily foundation, or yes, when we talk about matte foundation, we talk about foundation that you apply, it dry immediately in your face. That is the type of foundation you see me applying in my face here, and it will help to hold the makeup well. So guys, make sure that you use a matte foundation. Matte foundation is very nice for people that have oily skin. And another thing is that after finishing your makeup, go with a finishing powder again. After setting your spray, you see your face will not be oily, but rather it will just maintain the dryness of the face. So that's what you need to do if you are struggling with an oily skin. That will really help you to maintain your skin very well when you are doing makeup. If you have any question, you let me know in the comment section. So when you are applying moisturizer in your face, it helps your face to be more hydrated, and it will also help your face to be overproducing oil. Yes, when your face is overproducing oil, it also helps in your makeup because it will help to hold instead of breaking the makeup. Rather, you'll be noticing oil coming out from your face later in the day. Yes, that will really helps you too. So instead of the makeup or the your makeup to break, instead of it you see oil coming out from your face and you can use your finishing powder to touch it instead of the makeup to break. So don't forget, when you are moisturizing your face, you can choose to moisturize your face all over your face. You can choose to apply moisturizer for the area you notice that you used to have oil in your face so much. You can choose to apply it, which is like the T-zone. Yes, when we talk of the T-zone, these are the area we mean by the word T-zone. So when using setting powder before your foundation, this unexpected steps helps to absorb any oil and it creates a smoother face for foundation. Yes, when you apply setting powder after your moisturizer, after priming your face, then you go with setting powder in your face, it will help to absorb any oil and create a smoother surface for your foundation. Guys, just try it and see, you will love what I'm talking about. If you are the type that have an oily skin like me. So after when you finish your foundation, what's next you need to go is your setting powder. Is to set your face. Sorry. Or maybe if you like, after applying your foundation, you touch finishing powder in your face before you go for setting or your concealer. And after finishing concealer, touch powder again, your finishing powder again, little of your finishing powder before you do a setting spray. That will really helps to control the oil in your face or even helps to hold the makeup. When you finish your makeup, finally you need to set your face seriously for setting spray because that one also nice. It will help to suppress the excess of powder you use in your face, then bring out the smoothness of your face. Guys, just like what you see here in my face. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, who are they? Hi. Hello. So you can do a simple makeup like this, guys. If you follow the outline that I give concerning those that have an oily skin, you can do a makeup like this without wasting time. You can do a simple look like this. I'm still waiting for your question. If you have any question concerning what I do in my face, I'm still waiting for more question, more like, more comments. Hello. It's like the light of this thing is too much. No, what happened? It's too light. No, 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 no. And moderate as moderator. Put user in timeout. Timeout. So guys, this is where I'm going to end for today for my live video. Ciao. Ciao, ciao, ciao. Ciao, ciao, ciao. So guys, I will soon go for today. I hope you enjoy my video, my live video for today. Oh, super soon.